Let's get ready to rumble and rant. My voice is still blown out because I still have a cold. Yay. This is blown. Good Lord. Yes. Thank you, Largo. What's up, Jim? Good Sludge Viber. Been bringing everybody up on here. And by the way, I know you don't see Mad Hatter yet. I'm not introducing him. That's because he's at work still. Or is it the impending legal action? There's lawyers involved. Stay tuned. We're going to find out. Shill's going to shill at a D grade level. I'm F, Robert. Ignore me. And I'm trying to get up. Me and Toy Gains right over here, my boy, ranked very low on the 3POA shill list with Laser Pants and Jersey Maniac. We're hoping to correct that. Now, I'll tell you this right now. There was one guy that I think he was maybe slighted a little bit. Maybe there was a fix at the polls. I don't want to say this. I don't want YouTube counts on the shill poll. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, apparently ignoring his the advice of his lawyer, Mad Hatter reviews.
How you doing, buddy? I can't give any definitive. Let's wait for that. I can't give any definitive answers here. It's going to be a lot of yes, no, and then I can't
no comment
the time. And I got this burgeoning empire, man, and I can't risk it all because I was too cheap to buy an LLC. So if anybody sues, it goes right to me. Like I can't like.
Oh, that was real dumb.
Yeah, I can't pull a McFarlane and like jump to like another. Like if anybody takes action against me or the company.
Yeah,
it's right at me. So
yeah, okay, sweet, okay. All I heard was winning. That's all I heard.
I didn't say I was smart, buddy. What's going on, man?
You and I have streamed together a couple times, at least two that I remember.
Yeah,
but we never. I haven't had you on my show yet. I'm sorry. I'm hoping this will help the ease of that legal trouble. Maybe we can make
I was hoping that I could show up here and kind of be charismatic enough that maybe you drop the lawsuit. You know what I mean? Like you don't like, you kind of
that
like,
and Toystalkr, maybe with some exclusives.
I mean, maybe Toystalkr in the chat. Maybe you can hook it up.
I don't know. We've been talking back and forth, and I told him it kind of depended on today. They're speaking of shilling. You're welcome, Gaines. You're welcome.
Ooh, look at that. Hey, where's my shirt? Speaking of, giving people stuff.
Interesting, Gaines. You might want to be able to answer that, man. Maybe got lost in the mail. Maybe if you showed up to a convention, Hatter.
I know.
Maybe that would help.
It's not a California convention.
No, well, that's true too. Man, I do. I'm sorry, California. I'm going to say it. We're this far into the show. Get the hell out of there, man. Jeez.
I'm not going to argue. I'm not even from this place, bro. You know that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I had a clue. There was like, I am also not a scientist. Jesse, what's up, Jesse? What's up, man? Guys, we're gonna get into this because we have 45 minutes, man. We gotta get rolling. We gotta go. We gotta go, Hater, man.
You lead the show, and I'll. By the way, I like the sun guy. You got a very aviator. It's a very Top Gun vibe that you're putting out there.
I'm actually ripping this off of Razor Fist, Rageaholic, and also because of migraines. Because I realized when I start streaming, I don't know, roughly 1 million hours a week, that my migraines started escalating. It's almost like I have all these bright lights here. So yeah, I get ocular migraines.
Right.
So occasionally I'll break them out
because it wouldn't be obvious, like, while I'm talking, like you're kind of glazing over and like, you know what I mean? Like,
sir, I'll say, listen, unlike 3POA, I run a tight ship around here. Okay.
Yeah. What's up with that guy? Can you talk to him at all?
Man, I tried.
Yeah. Dude, how about like us going on that chill list? You got, I feel like people were real nice to you. They were like,
nice.
Dude, you landed what on F?
F, man. Me and Gaines both ended up on F.
That's good. That F is good in that case.
I want free stuff, man.
You're not a shill.
Yeah, I mean, I sat there. I got a free shirt for Monster Force, and I mean, what do I got to get to? I got to escalate. I got to escalate. That's all
Okay.
I got to do.
All right. All right.
Man, let's talk about Flip War. Obviously,
Sure.
somewhat of a hit for you.
Yeah, he's done all right. He's the joke that keeps on giving. What do we want to know? What do we want to know, Zakainen? I don't.
Well, let's do before we get into the exclusive part of it. Let's talk about the journey of Flip War for those 63 people. By the way, thank you. Hit
Oh,
that like button, shill that like button, if you will.
chill it. Oh, that'd be a good shirt. Chill it, like a call to action.
Oh yeah. Every day I'm shilling.
Every day I'm chilling. Yeah.
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 Okay, well, you know what? This can be off the rails already with Flip War. What I like about this is everything that can spin off, like Target.
Yeah.
Is that are you saying it? Is it Target? I know it's a work in
Target, yeah,
progress.
Target,
Okay,
the Target marketplace.
everyone is called that in my area before I even got in,
Sure.
back into collecting Target. So
Sure.
having that, and then having a dog with the target on his little noggin over his eye, with a mace, because they had those gigantic balls like outside of all these Targets down here. And that's all I can think of. Like, I want to attach a chain to that, and I want to smash a whole bunch of shit like absorbing.
Dude, you're right. How many people wanted to go? You think the same way I do. You go to Target, you see those big red balls, you grab some chain, just stab it into the thing, and now you get that what a morning star. You get that thing, you throw it at somebody. I mean, that's by the way, it's not a bullseye, it's a crosshair. The target
Crosshair.
Yeah, it's a crosshair target. Okay, it has nothing to do with you and your
Yeah.
little dog. All right, it's a werewolf. Zakainen, I think everybody's gonna want that thing. That's
100,000,000%. If you don't, you're gay.
Well, you know what?
Which would be Target branding. Anyway.
Sorry. I think he just gave us an advertisement.
It is free marketing for them, kind of adjacent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell
fine.
yeah, Derek. What's up, Derek?
Yeah.
But okay, so again, I love all that, and I love the NECA. I really love that. That's a big project, though. That's more like an SDCC exclusive.
That's a big one. The Ninja Elephant, the Ninja Elephant corporate assholes are going to be, because you got to make 4 of them, right?
You have to.
Right away, you got to make 4. They're going to be big. I'm talking about, like, I got this figure. I don't know if you fuck with this at all, but I got this thing. It's a Medi Toys ogre. It's like this
not World of Warcraft.
Not World of Warcraft, right? Not World of Warcraft. And I saw this and this. I was like, man, that thing has to be like this size. They got to be big and beefy and chunky, and like it's got to be almost like a new tooling with like a suit that doesn't fit, and like corporate enforcers. So
yeah,
but yeah, I don't have the money. Sorry to say, for something like that. Like the tool, something like that's so much, you know what I mean? But I would like to do something like that. I have to figure out their names. I had a lot of suggestions for names. I wrote a bunch of, some people were like, name them after failed companies like Exxon or not failed, but like corrupt company. I was like, that's a good way to get sued. You know what I mean? Just like,
yeah, you'd have to really go the 4 Horsemen Studios and like X with a whole bunch of parentheses.
Right, exactly.
OHHONNN, yeah, parenthesis.
Right, you gotta do that. So, but back to the Hound. So yeah, the Hound is for sure lock. The Hound of Target is a lock.
Oh, that's a lock. Okay, cool.
I am currently tooling him for Wave 2.
Ooh,
sorry, I'm not tooling. Rendering it. We're working on the renders. We're making sure it's nice and sexy. And then the other lock that we have that we put on the Instagram is Tosser. Tosser, the asshole UPOS guy.
yes,
who is a flipper's worst nightmare. You know what I mean? Like if you're a toy flipper and you got some rogue demonic postal guy crushing packages, tossing packages, I mean that's not good for business.
No, because you're gonna get complaints. That's gonna lower your rating, right? Through
exactly. Yep.
eBay, you know, Macari, whatnot.
Yeah. We also have, by the way, I'm thinking of the Mercarians, but here's the deal. The Mercarians are mer people, so it's going to be the Mercarians. And what I would love to do is like, I've never seen an out of shape mermaid, so I would love like an out of shape upper body with a big gut and like the man boobs and the whole thing, but the lower body is just a fishtail. And those and the Mercarians are fish people that flip toys. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. All inclusive, right? Body positivity, mermaids.
Yeah, right. And but I like the guy from South Park that plays Warcraft. But if he was like a mermaid, you know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. I don't know if that one's going to move or not. I don't know. my gut is saying no.
You don't think that's a winner?
hey, but I can't argue with your success. So I mean, you got some great damn ideas.
No, what goes up must come down. But Tosser and the Hound are definite locks. And then I'd like one more character. And then I'll
oh, you think about doing a wave, like doing it all at once?
Yeah, I'll do like a 3, I would like to do 3. I think the first wave was so Flipboard heavy. It was so based on Ryan Endersby's sculpt, and I think we did great with it. But like, I would like, I don't know. I feel like I would like to see more characters. So like, I feel like 3 is a good, number, and we'll see how it does. Like, it's very hard. This is a very hard line to predict because it doesn't really live on. It's its own thing. It's not like barbarians that you can use with other figures, or soldiers that you could use with other figures, or they're.
I think they work with this little Motu IP is what I think it works with real well.
I'm gonna have to look that.
Yeah,
up.
check them out. It's like Masters of the Universe or something along those lines. I might be mistaken.
I'll write it down.
I think it works in well with those. Shilzor is a good one there. I love how often do you get flooded, like inundated with people just throwing names out there, throwing names.
Oh,
here's another idea. Here's another idea.
Ever since so Flipboard was created, I don't know, like 4 years ago, like the concept of Flipboard with the design, I would say at least once a month, and very heavily after the Kickstarter, people will throw, some of them are really good ideas. Of just like, what about a character like a shill character, and I feel like at this point I'm playing point guard on a lot of stuff where, because some of it is just too similar. They'll be like, what about Scalpor? And it's like, it's like how's that going to be different than Flipboard? I don't know. I get thrown a lot of these fun ideas, which I don't know.
Legally, then you're like
I know
you can't use that. And the plus for you, I would say, is people throw it out so much. You're like, guys, you're telling me I got that idea from this random podcast that I was on that no one watches. Easy, easy, buddy.
Funny enough, there were 2 ideas that people threw out. One of them was already kind of in production, and another one was sort of. So I just like, I don't know if it has to get to that point. Like, I would hate to be like, oh, you can't say a thing, but like, you can't stop people from talking. People are going to talk. You know what I mean?
People are going to talk, right? And people are also going to be suing people because, not to speak to what our current state is, but people seem like they're extra litigious. Okay.
Yes. That's
since the infamous McDonald's hot coffee in someone's lap.
Yes, which is why the 3rd character in the Champions of Faraday is going to be called Litigator, and it's going to be a big gator, big alligator character, and he's going to be a lawyer. And that's
son of a bitch. That's really good.
That's going to be and because I'm a big fan of like Leatherhead, so any excuse to just make a lawyer. You're not going to buy a lawyer alligator.
I mean, come on. Let's be serious. Who would not buy that? I mean, listen, and I hate the cartoon. I detest TMNT. That's another property. They have a gator-like creature in there, right?
Hold on, let me write that one down.
Yeah. I'm not a fan.
TMNT?
TMNT,
I'll look that up.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I'll look that
I
up.
was a comic book guy. I'm the guy that's like, that cartoon is dumb. Well, now my brother's 5 years younger than I am. He loved it. I hated it.
But you weren't even in on the. I mean, you're a comic book guy. Started as
the comic book guy. I was all in the comic book until it got a little too silly for me. That
you were into the. Oh, so you were into the property. Just
yes, Eastman and Laird. I was all for because my turtles murked bitches. That's what I was all for. I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, Cowabunga, dude. I'm like, get fucked. Who did this? Which I understand. There was no way they were going to do that. You know, an actual brutal Adult Swim TMNT. Although there's still hope. You could do it now, guys.
I would love if they kind of went off the rails and we're just like, we're going to go as adult as possible.
Right? Like we've done all the kiddie shit. How many iterations do we have to do with this? Now let's go back to the roots.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, they do it with Batman, right? I mean, they've told some pretty hardcore Batman stories, and then that doesn't you know, dilute the waters of what Batman is. So like, why can't we just go
adult? Because there's an audience for it. I guarantee it. I mean, that's what they're doing when they're you know, all the adult collectibles. That's who they're targeting. They're not targeting children anymore.
Right.
Adults have passed children as the number one consumer for toys. So
ain't that the truth, baby? Ain't that the fucking truth? I love it. But yes, back to your original point. Yeah, Flipboard, so if you don't know, started as a joke on the channel. I couldn't get a Wondar figure. I got all mad the day before. I created a character called Flipboard, which is a toy and collectible flipper in a sword and sorcery world that has nothing to do with, definitely has nothing to do with that MOTU thing.
No, whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, whatever the hell that was.
See if I had him, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, and then we I don't know, we had a pretty rocking campaign, and last weekend we sold, actually they all sold out except 10. There's literally 10 of them on the store. This guy right here, the greatest Christmas gift, we sold 240 of these babies. 240 lucky people, we made it one per customer, are going to get the Spirit of Greed, aka the Spirit of Flipboard, and then we're done. We don't have any more. So if you want one of the 10, they're at Toystalkr right now, and I will not be using that mold. I mean, I might use some of the legs and arms, but like I at this point kind of want to move forward and just do like other
Target.
It's been 3 years with this figure. I've been with this figure for like 3 years, and so it's just like, you know, it's done what I wanted it to do. What I wanted, it well exceeded what I wanted to do, and then, you know, now I don't know, try to do that Hound.
I mean, I'm all for that. Having a wave would be really cool. Having, you know, doing an all-in wave, you know.
Thank you, bud. I'm really just thinking of 3 of them. I'm you know, I'll show you the third one at some point, but it's so conceptual that I don't know. And we're taking it seriously. Like the guy who's sculpting the Hound, he's like a Mondo sculptor. You know what I mean? Like we're getting like people that are like, you know, that are going to do a great job. It's just,
is Ramen Toy still making them? Is that still the plan, or can you speak
to that? The plan. He is very, very busy.
Yeah,
he's got a lot of shit, but I did talk to him at STCC, and I said it at first. I was like, Ace, I want to do this with you. So if you want, we'll work out a thing. And he's like, he's like, I'm in, but I have, and then he showed me all of the shit that he's doing. And I was like, holy shit, do you think you can do this? And he says he can. I would love, because I'm very loyal to Ace, and I love the stuff Ace does, and Ramen Toys is a great company just on its own, and I'd be honored to do that with him. So hopefully, knock on wood, yes.
Gaines did have a question earlier. Are there any mounts in the works for Flipboard?
Thanks for asking that, Gaines. We have I'm working on it now, but so in this property you had mentioned, MOTU, that I don't recognize, I hear tell when I did an internet search, it looks like that character is on a thing called a Sky Sled. So I wanted to do one, but basically be a intergalactic shopping cart, kind of like how Lobo how Lobo rides through the cosmos. You're a comic guy, you know.
I also
Lobo,
love Lobo, the main man. I mean, he's
and
right
Lobo is,
here,
yeah, yeah, there you go. The fucking Lobo with the
biting his tongue,
biting
Bisley.
his tongue with drawn by. Hold on, I'm not the genius you are, Zakainen. Oh my god, the artist.
I just said Bisley. I just said it.
Simon Bisley, but I got his first name. So
you did. All right, props point to him. All right.
Okay, I got. By the way, my buddy used to work with what's his name? Keith. What's the guy who created Lobo?
Keith Giffen.
Keith Geffen. Geffen. He worked on a book.
Yeah, Geffen. Yeah.
Yeah, he worked on a book called I Love Halloween. He did 3 volumes of it, and so I used to geek out because I'm like, oh my god, that guy created Lobo, and I think did he create like Rocket Raccoon also, or like
I don't know because I think Rocket Raccoon is fucking dumb.
Is what?
I've never liked Rocket Raccoon. I thought he was fucking dumb. The movie was good, in the comic.
Okay. Was it? Okay. But I just love the fact that like intergalactic. So I would love this intergalactic shopping cart that he can just kind of like fly through the cosmos with. So that is the and then there's another vehicle. Well, I don't have to be coy about this. A lot of people have told me about making the piss tank as like they're like make the piss tank as a vehicle. I was like, dude, that's such a big ask that it probably wouldn't. I don't know if it would make money. Like I don't know that people would buy that. It's so like imagine the amount of space.
Yeah.
Or something like it's funny as like a figure, but like as a whole thing.
People would buy it, but then how many people would buy that?
That's what I'm saying. Like would enough people like the shopping cart? You figure it's like a one-man vehicle. You know what I mean? It takes up. It's like yeah. There you go. Ben Roman. Plug to my buddy Ben Roman, artist. Yeah, he worked with Keith on I Love Halloween, and he worked with him on a. No, I don't think that's Keith. I don't want to get that wrong, but he definitely worked with Keith on, and I remember just geeking out because I was like, Lobo is it's one of the DC characters that I actually have a Lobo figure I'm reviewing. They did a PX previews figure.
Yeah,
I got from Toystalkr. So
nice, man. Lobo, the main man. I fucking love Lobo.
Yeah, I just love that attitude. I just love. It's like a biker, like just an intergalactic fucking biker who doesn't give a shit. Like that's just a fun. It's a fun character. So but yeah, that would be a vehicle, and then I would love to see how it does. I'm in a place where I just don't know how these things can do because like but I am, speaking of comics, I am working on a graphic novel for Flipboard. Funny enough, I have a 160-page script that I wrote because my background is my job is a writer.
Yeah.
And I have found an artist because we did a mini comic. If people don't know, we did a mini comic in the if you bought Flipboard. And
thanks,
I wonder how it was okay.
Yeah. My partner over here on Thursdays.
But yes, I'm working on something. I desperately want to do a graphic novel that's kind of like the best way I can describe it is like Motu meets South Park. So
that would be good.
Yeah, it's like there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of sex. Well, not sex, but there's a lot of sexual innuendo stuff. There's a lot of gore.
A lot of edging.
There's a lot of edging. The whole book is edging. And the title of the book will be called Flipboard and the Champions of Nefarity, The Hunt for Vibro. And Vibro is a vibrator action figure that's very rare in the land, and he actually is after him. And the tiers are going to be, and I'm completely serious, if you buy the graphic novel, it's just a regular graphic novel. But if you buy the deluxe, it'll be a hardcover that actually vibrates. Okay, I've heard you talk about this before. I really thought you were kidding. No, I'm going to do that. It's going to be the first graphic novel. If you buy the deluxe, you turn it on, it's going to vibrate. I'm not kidding. I'm now laughing at man-e facials. Oh no! Oh man! No, that's a whole. That's like Flipboard after hours. You know what I mean? What about a Boo Kaki? It's like it's a ghost character. Oh no, with ectoplasm. And you just just ectoplasm. You got it right there. You know what I mean? For all of the adults, I would love Hatter to sit in on one of like a brainstorming session, kind of like what's happening right now with you
and Quentin, because I again, Mikey, me, we are very biased. We love Quentin J. Bedwell. He does
Okay.
so much for this community. And his mind, I would say, and yours are very, very compatible, let's say.
Oh, dude, set it up, man.
I'd love to see that brainstorming session happen in real time. My God, man. Oh, and we got Jersey Maniac. It's S tier shill hatter.
No, technically I'm not S tier. I'm what tier did I land on? I was like B or C or something.
Yeah, whatever I was
I know,
giving
but you
everyone
weren't
in.
happy about that. You're like, you should have. You were very vocal that you were like, it's got to be in the. You wanted me in the S tier, Zakainen. Don't try to butter me up.
Look, man, you're either first or you're last, to quote Ricky Bobby. Okay,
like
that's
that.
why I'm upset about F. Okay, God damn it.
I'm a flipboard shill for sure, though. I shill real hard for flipboard.
Well, duh, you have to be. Now, here, Hatter, on that exclusive, I'm going to link that again in the chat.
Yes.
Do you have a real time with Toystalkr as far as like how many's left in stock?
Well, he has 10 of them in stock, or maybe it's less. As of this morning, there were 10. You know, there were 250 in total. As of this morning, there were 10. And the problem is because it's one per customer, you can't see the stalker thing because it only lets you put that in there. But
oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, but I did mention this week if it still doesn't sell out, I'll open it up to multiple for customers. But yeah, this baby right here.
Let me
Look
show
how
off again here.
Ooh, the spirit of. And by the way, of course, people are asking, does he still have the action? Does he still flip? Yes, of course.
Hell
yes,
yeah, he still flips.
Yeah, come on.
Who asked that stupid question? Oh,
I know.
My God.
Well, I banned that person shortly after asking.
I would definitely ban them and then sue them.
and then sue them.
Because they're probably going to sue you. So it's preemptive suing. Okay.
Right.
Does it glow in the dark? I mean, that'd be the other thing.
So there was a glow in the dark flipboard. The problem is with this one, and again, maybe it was just difficult for me, is we tried to get him to glow, but he lost the blue spirit type of luster in the plastic, and I didn't like it. And
Gotcha.
I remember having it. I had it in hand, and I had the other one, and I was like, but he doesn't. I'm comparing him to that Spirit of Jaga that Super 7 came out, which, you know, you say what you want about Super 7. I usually hate their shit, but I really like the plastic, like the blue translucent that they did. Yeah. And I wanted something like that. And when we had the glow in the dark, I was like, this shit looks like it's fucking green. Like, I want this guy to be like a blue kind of like a Jacob Marley, put him with that. So I opted just to not have it glow and just have, you know, but I do like this is a soft goods cape. It is wired.
Wait, does that have
them
too?
What happened?
How is that not sold out yet? Who's doing your marketing? This thing should be gone like within an hour of going live.
I mean, it'll be gone. The Toys R Us one was gone in a weekend. I'm sure it'll be gone, and if not, you know, and yeah, I won't be remaking any of those things because again, I just want to move on, man. I have some stuff I want to do that I think will be fun in this world, whether you're a toy collector or not. I think you get it. I don't know.
Now, so then realistic timetable, you're probably not even thinking 2026 then, right? Because it took 1 year, 11 months to get, which was clocking it in to get Flipboard out, correct?
Yes, it took, and yes, I'm glad you brought that up because with Flipboard, what I hate, my biggest pet peeve about Kickstarters are Kickstarters that are not ready to deliver and tool their shit when the Kickstarter is done. So we had made our Kickstarter, we had a prototype, we had another prototype, we had everything working before we hit live on the Kickstarter, so that once the Kickstarter was over, dude, we went straight into tooling. We went straight, and that's why we were able to deliver in 11 months, because my big pet peeve, dude, I have Kickstarters that I'm still waiting one of them 4 years for, you know what I mean? Like, and so that's my thing, is I wanted to create I didn't want that. So we're still working on the figures here. I'm not going to start the Kickstarter until I have them all in hand and they look good and we're ready to go. I mean, there's always going to be some shit we have to tweak, But I would love for it to go in 2026, maybe mid 2026. But I'm just hoping we have it all. Yeah, to launch, to launch for, and then, hopefully, like, 11 months later, we can get you the stuff. And but you never know, man. I mean, there's a lot of threats out there. Tariffs are like a threat. There's Kickstarters. I'm seeing Kickstarters like either failing left or right, or like not really doing well. And like, I don't know. It's gonna be up to people if they want it. I don't know.
Thanks, Mikey. I think that's an interesting idea you have
Ooh,
for
I like this
stream
one.
horror.
Stream horror is a great one, man.
Yeah, thanks, Mikey. What a great idea.
We could all be stream whores.
Yeah, not me, Mikey. Anyone. Son of a gun. Stream horror would have some kind of water feature glazing.
I like it. Glazing action. I'm just gonna glaze you.
There's a reason that he, me, and Quentin all get along.
Okay.
Kids know what's going on.
What's going on?
So yeah, so that'd be really cool to sit there and see like a quick turnaround. Because the other threat, like you're talking about, again, shout out to RePOA. They did that whole thing on Kickstarters where they talked about how there's ones out there that still haven't fulfilled yet.
Right.
And then failed, like you talked about. At least with you though, because I mean, I know I'm leery with Kickstarter. I wouldn't be leery with this Kickstarter with people being involved. If you were to do a Kickstarter, is that the plan you're thinking of, is doing a Kickstarter again?
I have to. I can't afford to. I'll be just very honest. I can't afford to tool this on my own. Like, this is not a there is, so this, if people don't know this, and also Fantastic Plastic. I do. I've tried Tablets Buddy. I have a hard time. I just like, I don't know, maybe I'm old school. I do all my sketches. I used to, when I drew comics, I did it all just, pencil and ink. So so I just prefer it that way. Plus I like having the physical thing after
the tactile sensation.
Yeah, I like tactile stuff. I like stop motion stuff. I like stuff you can, I mean, it's why I like figures. But in terms of what you were saying on the Kickstarter at all. Sorry, Zakainen. One, you were asking. What was
I don't know. I don't pay attention to what I said.
Oh my God! What did you just say? It was a good question too, and then I read the chat and I got distracted.
Yeah, that's my whole secret. Is I don't know what I say half the time.
Well, on 3POA, you were okay.
So we were talking about people getting scared about doing Kickstarters. With you though, there's a track record to where I would feel comfortable going. And then you talked about. I said, hey, is it going to be a Kickstarter? So you start talking about how you can't do tooling, you can't afford it by yourself at this point.
Yes, I do appreciate the vote of confidence, and I was hoping that would happen. But yeah, the secret that some people don't know with Kickstarters, there's two things, and I found this out while I was doing a Kickstarter. Is there are people that are just willing to quote unquote whale their Kickstarter, meaning like if it doesn't go through, it's like I'm going to put 80 grand behind it. I can't do that. I got a mortgage and a toddler, and it's not going to happen. And then there's other secrets I didn't know about that, like, sometimes you'll watch a Kickstarter and it'll be struggling, and then it'll go up 60 grand, and you're like, oh fuck, did that happen? They'll get like BBTS or somebody will like bail them out, and they'll get some like big amount to. We didn't have that. BBTS after the fact, after the Kickstarter, BBTS bought a bunch of stuff, which pretty much all of it sold out by now. So, no flexing, but they did not contribute to our, and not that I would turn it down, but like, really it's just whatever we can get, is what we can raise. I can't,
let's go. Let's make a poll. Let's just do it. Would you go in on, would you support, Aaron? Would you support the next Adder Kickstarter? Let's do that.
Oh, I like that. I like that
because it's anonymous. We don't know who's saying who.
No, we don't. We don't.
That you know of.
That you know of. I will say this. I'll tell you what my dream is. Just as an action figure collector, I have a figure that I want to make that is completely not involved with Flipboard. Has nothing to do with Flipboard. Nothing to do with that. But I feel like. And I'll probably, as I get down the road, I'll mention more details. But I feel like every action figure collector is going to want one of these. And I'm making that claim right now. Okay, it's a bold claim.
It's kind of bold.
But I feel like any action figure collector, regardless of, do you collect, Motu, you collect G.I. Joe, you collect Valak, you collect, whatever you collect, I think everybody's gonna. So I would like to get to that place.
So we need to clip this, guys. By the way, help me out.
Clip this. I have a feeling. Because this is what I know. This is all I know, really. I know this, and I know how to kind of draw, and I kind of know about movies. But that's it. I know about this world, and that I have a feeling every action figure you can't say every because it'll always be, but I'm going to say 95% of action figure
generalities. We're speaking of generalities.
Are going to want this, and so I'd like to. And it's not Chuck Norris, and by the way, it's not even
Gaines.
It's although Chuck Norris is a genius idea. Somebody has to have made in the modern day. No, maybe not.
No, not yet. Not yet.
And by the way, what I'm thinking is free IP.
Street Hatter.
The street.
I like that idea. Hey guys, if you're just joining us here, by the way. Oh no, you hold on, because there's 108 people watching, which is nuts.
Wait, how many people?
108 people. Now dropped to 105 because you stopped me. God damn it, Hatter.
Sorry.
Which some of those, by the way, that 3 could have bought, if there's any left, the Mad Hatter Flip or exclusive, Toystalkr exclusive.
Yes.
Somewhat translucent action figure that I am now dropping my lawsuit. Let's make that official here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have
to let that go? I'm gonna let it go.
Button or something, or
yeah. My people will talk to your people.
Okay, all right. You're not a hack like Ryan who just hits buttons all over.
Good Lord, no fart noises on here, because I just haven't figured out how to do it yet.
I got my own farts.
I've got my own farts. A smelly pirate hooker.
Yeah.
This is why I love chat over here.
I know,
guys.
Dude. Chat. Yeah. You actually have a cool chat. Sometimes you're on certain. We're not going to mention who, but you're on certain. I'm not going to mention who it is, but this is like 6 months ago. I was on somebody's chat while I was like talking about Flipboard, and it was like just the snarkiest chat. It was like everything I was saying. It was just like because sometimes you're like in enemy territory. You're like, what's going on? But actually, everybody here is pretty fucking, I don't know, pretty cool. Good questions. I like the back and forth of like talking about like names for like you set up a good environment here, bud.
Good. I'm gonna say it, Chad. Community. I do it. Well, this guy right here, I got a Kev actually helps with the short. We got some Sentinel crew in here, like Cooter's Garage over here, like ready to rock and rant. I might change my whole show 2026. It might change to rocking and ranting. I don't know.
Rocking and ranting that can't be taken, can it? That's a good one. If not,
you know what? The whole thing with titles on YouTube, I found out, like, again, me and my boy Mikey, who, of course, I'll just bring up his last comment over here, where he's talking to Jersey Maniac, talking about he's you're only like a B tier, though. I mean, who's doing trivia at 1 a.m. Central Standard Time? Mikey keeps taking shots at me, and I love him like a brother. Okay?
Yeah, but you could take it.
But goddamn, I have to, or I'll break. Holy, you gotta have a thick skin. Good Lord. But yeah, it's building a community and having a bunch of people having this chat. I mean, this is why we do this shit. I mean, that's why I do it, at least. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, shout out, guys. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. If you want. So again, also, chat, I'll say this too. I didn't say this. I also backed this. I bought this pending legal action that it's now null and void. I did go in. I bought one. I bought Fakor is what I bought from Flake. Yeah. Okay. Flaker. It's my accent.
That's all right.
I bought that in the first campaign, and then I backed this exclusive. It's translucent. I felt like required by law to do it. We got 31 votes in this poll here out of 110 people. So I'm going to let it go just for another minute here.
Sure.
So let's do this. We're going to wind down 6:45. We're going to bounce out of here so I can go to Mega Power. Yo Joe Jerk. We're going to have some action with me, Toy Gaines, and Wade Unparalleled Universe is going to be on here. He just successfully kickstarted his odious Wave 2. I'm not sure what the officially call that.
No, I don't think it's been I don't think it's been funded yet.
Is it not been funded yet? Okay.
No. I'm rooting for him, but it's not been funded yet.
I'm going to find out on the Monday show because I'll probably have to bring that up.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's a big ask, man. I don't know. They all are. They're all big asks. You know, I had a big ask too. It's just it's very difficult to create toys that are not TMNT and IP related and all that.
Yeah, that not licensed IPs, and then, but again, the whole thing is it's the risk you talked about when there's these failures. But again, you've got one under your belt, so then that makes me more comfortable. You know, if you teamed up with Ace again, great, because again, Ace, big fan of Ace. Mike and I just had him on our show. I've had him on my show before.
Great. Dude.
I've got a lot of his product, so.
Appreciate
I'm gonna end this poll at 37 votes. It looks like here.
37 votes.
That's enough for me, by God.
Yeah.
84% yes and 16% no.
Okay.
Which again, that 16% might be because they're scared. Might be just because they're not into that.
I will take it. I got thick skin. You know what I mean? But I will say, my goal is when that 16% see the hound of Tarjay, they go, fuck. I said no, but I think I got to say yes. You know what I mean? That's because we're really busting ass on that thing.
And you can also, like you talked about, you could work Tarjay in with other lines.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Dude, you got
and by the way, I'm starting to set up my Christmas. I tore all down my Asian aesthetic, my November Ninjas and Shinobi Showdown. So now my Christmas, Tarjay would look really good in a Christmas setting.
I'm just saying, and because we know each other now, because you dropped the lawsuit, you might get something a little special. You don't know.
Christian Gideon picked up a Spirit of Greed on launch. Right on.
Thank you, buddy. Thank
you.
So
anything else you want to shout out? I got links below. Is there anything else that you want to shout out? Any appearances this week?
No appearances this week. I just Spirit of Greed was a fun. Even if you don't want to watch this, please, if you can watch the commercial, because I think I had more fun making that commercial than anything I've done on the channel. It's kind of, the Ghostbusters are in it, the Turtles are in it. I had a blast. My goal is, I would love to make commercial stuff, like just fun commercials for adults that remember commercials when they were kids, but the adult version. So even if you don't want this, please watch it. I think it's like 4 videos down. It's just, it's the thumbnail's my dumb face holding up a figure and going, "What's this?" or whatever. But that's it. Yeah, just I want to come in here. I wanted to be on your show for a while, so this is more like, less about promotion and more like, let's fucking talk already. You know what I mean? And
we talk more like post show, because again, you're buying stuff. Well, I'm gonna get my picks and purchases, like Hero Toys, Medi Toys. Like, we're getting.
Oh, dude, I have that one I'm reviewing. Stuff. I have.
Are you?
Yes, I have you have a Fwoosh fan in there. What is it? You whine at the end of the video.
Oh,
one of the Fwoosh bumped into you. But how's that a whine? He did bump into me. You know what I mean? He shook his head. And like, what am I supposed to do? Like, fucking punch him in the face? Like what do I do? Okay, he bumped into me, his head, and he walked off. No,
actually, do more like this. Because I think, actually, I like Robo. I met Robo, man. I had a great conversation with Robo. I to have a second Robo.
It was not Robo. It was the other guy.
Oh, so, you know what? So again, I always put Fwoosh with Robo, because when I first started watching it
was whatever
Glenn?
Other guy's name is. Huh?
Glenn?
Is that his name?
I don't even know who Fwoosh is now.
There's Robo and there's other guy.
Beebs.
Yes, yeah, that was a guy.
But they're both gone now, right?
I don't know. I
don't give a shit.
Yes, yeah, but yeah, according to this guy, I should run him down and punch him in the face and break his
give him away. Here we go. House window. Give him the old Hatter's elbow.
The old.
You take the hat off and you're like.
That's right.
But no, yeah, I was looking forward to talking, because we haven't done this, and I look forward to the next one, brother, because I'll happily have you on here again, because there's a lot of third-party stuff that I know you and I get the same kind of thing.
Dude, I am literally going to review that thing that you're showing, so I'm excited about that thing. So yeah, we got to talk. We'll talk on like a not chill when we're just fucking talking and shooting the shit. But I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate the chat. You got a pretty fucking cool, like, the vibe of the chat's real. I mean, not that one fucking guy, but like everybody else.
Harpo's all right. I like Harpo. Harpo, by the way, is basically straight out of Lord of the Rings.
What happened?
He is a high elf straight out of Lord of the Rings. If you get to see Harpo, I like Harpo. I'm a fan of Harpo.
Well, he's obviously a badass. So but everybody's cool here, and I support independent toys if you can. I don't know. I know you got a lot of
support independent creators.
You got a lot of choices, but thank you.
All right, we're wrapping it up. I'm going to jump over to Mega Powers, guys. Head over to Yojo Jerk. Again, it'll be me, Gaines, Jerk, and Wade, Unparalleled Universe. So, Hatter, thank you very much.